for the kind introduction sa atong pinakagwapang host. Palakpakan nato si GNT Susan Capion. Are we excited?
Yes!
Are we happy?
Yes!
Yes or yes? Thank you. Kinsa may ato ang mga guests karon? Can you please stand up for recognition, mga guests? Palihog. Barog, atong palakpakan sila because our presentation is designed really for you. This is intended for you. Congratulations and thank you very much for giving your precious time. Thank you, and you may sit down now. Okay, now the topic that I will be sharing to you this morning is fighting body pollution. Now, we are very much aware that there's an air pollution, right? There's a water pollution, there's a sound or noise pollution, but not much of the body pollution. And what are these body pollution? These are the body toxins being accumulated in our body for quite a number of years. Sige, so, there's a question here. Why do we age? Why do we get sick? Or why do we get diseases? Will we get cancer or heart disease or even diabetes? Because mangutang na mo sa iyong silingan, kung sinamatyan ka ron, mayroon mong heart attack. Di ba? So, sa man, cancer or diabetes. So, these are the top 3 killer diseases karon. So, and then, how will we look and feel 10 years from now? So, muna ang itsura ninyo, gwapa-gwapo pa kayo, but kung what tayo himuon sa itong health now, mauna na may tabo, nga grabe biraho na giuspunot ng atuan, itsura. Yes or yes?
Yes!
So, the cause of disease and aging is body pollution. As I mentioned, that body pollution are the body toxins being accumulated over the years. Every day, naligo ta. Atong gilimpyuhan ang external part of our body. But what about the internal organs? Internal part. Was there any attempt for us to really cleanse the internal organs? What good no? So muna siya problema nato karon. And asa man ni siya? The derivation is, of course, from the processed foods. Karon grabe na kayo. Hapit na ng skina na ng mga fast food.
Yes.
Remember that fast food are fast life and fast death. Fast foods are not nutritious food. So muna, because it's being bombarded by food additives, mga preservatives, and then the residual effect for that, paduong ginasa ato ang mga vital organs. So that will be the causes of toxins, yes? And then of course next is this one, smoking. Kasi manigarilyo dato dire.
Sila.
Wala na. Wala na. Sa una. But you know, based on the statistics that one stick of cigarette will reduce 3 minutes of your life. Nga naman, because cigarette, of course, the smoke contains more than 1,000 of toxic chemicals. Grabe yung kesta na niya. Doon ay duha ka klase sa smokers. The active and the passive smokers. Ang active smokers, they can only inhale mga 40% of the volume of the smoke. But what about the passive smokers? These are the people around the active smokers. We can inhale at least to 60% of the volume of the smoke. That is the reason why we are very vulnerable to the lung cancer. So beware of the smokers. And then of course, medication. Kasagaran na to, natay bation, sipon, ubo, ginagbaling kayo, daghan na des over the counter. And remember nga daghan kayong nagka-liver cirrhosis nga dili hinginom because of the too much intake of these mga synthetic medicines. Kaingon lang curative man. So muna, beware ana, and then of course, kung saan na sa source ato ang body toxins. Lack of exercise. Palihog ko no, pislita atong kilid. O gaay mapislit sa mana siya. So kana, GC-bill na siya. GC-bill na siya. 10 kilos ang bilbil. Kaya ko nila, the protein it will of course, mahilis ang protein. But the fats coming from the glucose, no, from the carbohydrates, i-convert na itong glucose and into fats, ma-deposit na sa itong kilid. Muna siya nga, dili siya mahilis mo na ma-form o bilbil. So, katong nakita nato, that is the sedentary lifestyle. So, we don't have time anymore to do an exercise. We need to exercise because we want to burn the calories of our food intake. Yes or yes? And then this one is stress. Stress is one of the reasons why nga mo lower down ang ato ang immune system. Remember, the immune system are antibodies, and these are considered as a little doctor inside our body. Kung strong atong immune system, there's no amount of virus, bacteria, and other pathogens that will get inside our body. So dapat strong atong immune system, and that will be the entry or the portal of many diseases. And then now, can you associate this one? Kisay taga Mandawi, kisay taga Naga, kisay taga Toledo. Makita ninyo ni, unsa man ni siya aso. No, usok. But kining asuha mo na siya gitawag og carbon dioxide. Now, if you go back to the basic in terms of the symbiotic relationship between the flora and the fauna, flora mga tanong, kinahanglan carbon dioxide. And the fauna, ang mga animals kita, we need oxygen coming from the plants. Now, considering our environment now, nga imbalance na kayo, we don't have trees. Trivia. One big tree will supply an oxygen good for 3 persons. If you try to equate the population of the people and the population of the tree, do you think we're not starved of fresh oxygen? We are. When I went to Taiwan, i-preserve ko na lang 60% of the forest cover. Mauna, mahitabo na kita na mo absorb sa mga carbon dioxide, and that will be the cause of what we call body pollution already. Next is pesticide and insecticides. Of course, ang atong mga tanom karon, di na kita makaproduce o gwapa kaayo mga prutas or vegetables kung dili bombahan. Nga naman, kanon man siya sa mga insects. So, kinatag pesticides, insecticides. But remember that chemicals are non-biodegradable. What does that mean? Ang chemicals, dili mahilis. Now, inig-spray ni mo ana sa unod nga to sa, inig-spray ni mo ana sa talong, musod na siya, matranslocate na nga to sa cells and tissues of the plants, of the fruits, of the vegetables. Ikaon na to ni ana, ma-deposit sa nasa atong unod, sa atong cells and tissues, and that will now form the free radicals or cancer cells. So whether we like it or not, kita na agad tayo mga cancer cells. Kung di na natin upugan, muna musaka na sa stage 2, stage 3, and for all you know, mag-stage 4 na siya, and that's already a terminal stage. Yes or yes?
Yes.
So, muna, bantayan na nato. And then, what would be the health implications kung sobra na kayong body toxins sa itong lawas? And these are the things that will be happening. One is, ma-weaken ang atong immune system. So, kung weak ang atong immune system, sa mga bahay may tabo, magka-asthma ka, lupus, chronic fatigue, and arthritis. Mautong panahon sa pandemic, daghan kayo tayo nga nabiktima. There are a lot of lives being claimed by the COVID, considering that they have the very low, even the doctors, they have a very low level of immune system. So, then hormonal changes. As we age, there could be hormonal imbalances. Now, kung imbalance ang atong hormones, mo result na siya premature development, bata patag-edad, tiguang natagnaw. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Baliho na to. Nga dako tag-edad, bata tagnaw.
Yes.
Okay, I'm already 68 years old, but do I look like one? So that's because I am a product of a product. Yes or yes? And then that one is also cancer. Premature aging and reproductive stress. Sa babae, dali mag-menopause. Ang lalaki, dali mokopause. Andropause. Andropause ang lalaki. Then here, free radicals. The deposit of free radicals. Because kung sobra ng free radicals atong lawas, that will result to premature aging. Muna ingon ako, bata pagkag-edad, tiguang magagnaong. Then of course, cancer, heart disease, arthritis, and cataract. Mapektahan ang atong mga vital organs like intestine, kidneys, lung, liver, and skin. Then of course, our brain and nervous system, dali ka makalimot. Memory loss. Ingon sila, asa mo daw akong di para, dyan na gilokdos o. No? Daw, makarelate. So, muna, memory loss, depression, ADD, attention deficiency diseases. Ang pinaka-worst, this is Alzheimer's. And Alzheimer's is a devil's workshop. Nga di na kakaibaw sa imong pangalan. Hindi na kakailan mo. Parkinson's disease, sige na kagalingo-lingo-lingo. No? Sige na daily. But you know, sa somewhere part of the Pacific, kung maanaan ka, that is yes. Magyamo-yamo ka, that is no. So muna dumay mga miscommunications of the different countries in terms of the culture. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Obesity meaning that results to heart disease, diabetes, stroke, cancer, and back pain. Kung tambo ka, sakit imuhang likod. Sabi ni siya pa, sakit imong pangiuran. Joke. And then of course, low energy, ditaganahan mo, lihok. Yes or yes?
Yes.
How can we fight back? Pwede din natong i-fight. So ayun sila, nutritionists telling us, educating us that fighting with proper nutrition. And what is the proper nutrition to a nutritionist? It means that you have to eat at least 5 to 10 servings of fruits and vegetables daily. Kaya na to ng kanon? Di ka ta magkalibanga anas kada ganon na ng 5 gantos sa napo. Unya, once ang unang question is it available in the market? Are all those vegetables and fruits are available in the market? Na granting available in the market, is it affordable to the bulsa? Kaya kasagaran nato nag-bulsitis na ba? So mo na diha tan-aw na sa basic question. And then ingon diri, even if we consume 5 to 10 servings of fruits and vegetable every day, we're not sure, we're not certain that we're getting all the nutrients that our body needs. Why? Because of this one, poor soil quality because of modern agricultural techniques. So ang atong agriculture karon, because of the issue on the food security, how we can feed the population, kinahanglan natang sige tanom, and then bombahan na siya with mga synthetic medicine or chemicals. And what happened to our soil? Nahimo na siyang acidic, very acidic. Taas ang iyang pH level or even very low ang pH level. So it cannot produce a very nutritious food already. So muna, kasi mukaon pa kaniya na, di ka kakita, di ka kasigurado, gagana nga itong ikaon frutas diha, mga nutritious na siya. Nextly, of course, this one, untimely harvesting. Tungod sa demand in terms of the food, harveston na dili pa hinog. Nya kung sa may buhaton, kinahang kalburohon. Saging mangga, kalburo, and then what is that kalburo? That's a sulfur. And that's also a chemicals nga busog nga tus-unod sa saging. Kang saging nga kabaga kay panit, kana kinalburo gina siya. Apan kay kaon bug saging nga nipis kay panit, kana natural na siya paghinog o hinog sa punuan. And that is the ideal one nga nutritious kayo. Then kini, cooking and processing. Kasagaran nato magtinapulan tungod kay kuwang ang atong time sa atong trabaho, right? So meaning magluto tag tingog init-inito na it's not advisable. Kanang pangatlong init, pangatlong kaplan. Kaya nga naman, the more na mo init ka mo, evaporate ang mga nutrients. And nutrients are highly volatile. So in other words, kaya nga itong ikaon diha, ininit na ito nga humba, inununan, kung ininit na siya, kada mga filling materials na lang siya. Wa na nay unod, wa na nay nutrients. What else? Poor and unhealthy eating habits. So kasagaran na to, labi na nagtrabaho ta, even wala magtrabaho, magtinapulan because it's part already of our system. Nga mata mag-coffee and then daga na lang dahil sa opisina o dungaan na lang ang breakfast of lunch. So that is the brunch. Ideally, actually, it's a wrong practice because from sundown to sunrise, di ba 12 hours na. Remember that our body is being deprived of nutrients for 12 hours. And dapat i-replenish na siya early morning. Muna ang ingon, you have to eat breakfast like a king and a queen because of that reason. I-satisfy yun mo. Then gamay-gamay lang taganusod to, kahapon mas gamay na yun, and it's really good that you have to have your dinner before 6 o'clock. Okay? And then of course, since it is almost impossible for us to get the right amount of nutrients from our modern diet, supplements are very essential. Yes or yes?
Yes!
Because we need to have a proper nutrition for our body needs. So we have choices in here. Papilion ta, kaya naman na sa market, papilion ta, aritas natural, asa ka, natural ka or synthetic?
Natural!
Ang mga guess na to, natural or synthetic? Yes, natural. But be careful of natural because if we're saying that natural but it's also bombarded with chemicals, di gihapon na safe. So muna, mas nindot gina mangita gyud organically grown fruits. That's Joby diri ako nagsuggest mas sa agriculture kay bawo nagunsa ng organic agriculture. Anyway, so our flagship products is INTRA, a world-renowned botanical drinks. Atong palakpakan ng INTRA. Kaya daghan kay nausap nga kinabuhi sa INTRA, including me. So, what is INTRA? It is a unique. Why unique? Because it's only our lifestyles really producing this INTRA. Unya, it's being produced in Canada, walay repacking din sa Pilipinas. So, duha ni nga klase, it's a pleasant tasting drink, that's the juice and convenient capsules, encapsulated. Now, tanawas INTRA, na 23. So, what is that 23? That 23 is a botanical extracts nga naa sa sulod sa botilya. It's a 23 products in one bottle. Barato or barato? Yes or yes? Barato because again, kadang 23 herbs na naa dias botilya, makuha, mapalitan na nimo dias mga botilya. Apan nganong magpalit pa magkangadto nga ano ma-extract nga ready to use in a matter of 10 minutes, musuod na na sa translocated na sa atuan cells and tissues. Yes or yes?
Yes!
So function, it will boost immune system. So baligono niya ang atong immune system. Sa akong gibalik-balik iniha, nga immune system nato is considered as a little doctor inside our body. So we need to have that very, very strong every day. Then of course, support the healthy cardiovascular heart because of the high level of the fiber, mas paspas ang translocation or circulation or blood, maunang maayo ang pagpadagan, pagpump sa atong dugo with our heart, which is the powerhouse of our body. Then increases energy. So, because it's a natural food, this will be the source of energy for our body for the whole day. Mas maayong mo take the product early morning. Then of course, cleanse your body from toxin. This is it. So kung ingon mo ganiha nga everyday naligo ta atong gilimpyo ang external part of our body, the internal organs wala, this is the answer now. Because by way of taking the product, yes or yes, palakpakan na itong product. Because by way of taking the product, kung nag-detoxify na ta, ang manifestation is that pirmi kang sington. Persistent kinang singop nimo, magsige kag pangihi, magsige kag panugam, magsige kag pamutok, that is very normal, that there's a positive response of your body to the detoxification processes. Yes or yes? Then of course, say for all ages, bata, tiguang buntis, walay overdosage kay dili ni chemical sa itong product, but it's a very natural one. It passed the test for times, safety, and efficacy. Certified safe for athletic use, and it is used by the International Olympic Committee. It contains no steroids and no stimulants. Yes or yes?
Yes.
So, the role of botanicals in fighting body pollution. So, nakita na to, kaning tanan diha nga mga pictures, mao na siya ang atong mga herbs nga extracts, meaning ready to use. Grabe ka complicated, ka sophisticated ang atong facilities nga naa na sa sulod sa atong botilya. So what are the roles of this blend of herbs? One is detoxifier. Ako nang giingon ninyo, ipagawas ang tanang toxins inside our body. Support the healthy cardiovascular system because of the high level of fiber from the different herbs. Digestive aids. So for example, nagka-problema tag constipation ka mahilig kita kaon og karne. Kini actually i-flush out gyud niya. So kami mga users, wala gamit 20 years na ko nagamit INTRA since 2003, wa gyud ta magproblema og constipation, wa ta madita magproblema og cancer, cervical cancer unsa pa na diya, cancer inside your intestine tungod kay nindot kay flushing. Then of course, energy booster, this will be our source of energy for the whole day. Then balances the hormones, i-balance niya na. Kini nindot kay ni support the nervous and skeletal system. Palig-uno niya na ato ang mga framework, ang bukog na to. So ako at my age of 68, mag-69 ako nearing September. So pag-isakit atong tuhod. Yes or yes? Antioxidant, meaning anti-aging. So you will look 10 years or even 15 years younger than your age if you're consistently and persistently taking the product. Yes or yes? We are the product of the products. And of course, this one, immune supporter, in-nourish na nga itong antibodies because again, magpalikon sa itong immune system and then of course, safe ka every day because you have the protection. Okay, only INTRA addresses the 8 biological functions. For all you know, do not have 8 biological functions or system. So what are these? One is cardiovascular. This for the heart, digestive vein and energy, and of course, eliminative or antioxidant, endocrine function, immune, nervous function, reproductive, and structural or musculoskeletal. The PubMed, the public medicine, conducted an external separate study. I-compare niya ang natural health product in the market. Nakita diri nga based on the result of the study, it's only our product INTRA that really addresses the 8 biological functions. Yes or yes?
Yes.
So what does this mean? That our product is very potent. Our product is very effective because of the blend of 23 herbs that work synergistically. What does synergy mean? Synergy means that 1 plus 1 is not always equal to 2. It can be 3, it can be 5, it can be 10, it can be 100 because the sum of a whole is always greater than the sum of each part, and that's our product INTRA. Yes or yes? And look at the rest are very selective lang kayo sila. That means it will be very expensive. Yes, the next product is, of course, we have another product is, kung gusto mong magpagwapo, you have to take this product with INTRA. Why? Because the Nutria Plus, this will also reduce the risk of cancer. Nutria Plus is a powerful antioxidant, and of course, it is coming from the fruits and vegetable extracts. So ganiha, niingon ko, nga dapat mukaon tag 5 to 10 servings of fruits and vegetables daily, which is impossible. But here, if you take 2 capsules of Nutria every day, that will suffice the need already of your body in terms of this requirement. Yes or yes? And then, Yes, palakpakan na itong Nutria. Then of course, na siya, it's a plant extract meaning ready to use. Daha pa siya built-in nga vitamin C. During the pandemic, sus na where the butika are running out of vitamin C. Rinomdo mo? Because vitamin C is a very good protection for all the viruses that will be coming in. Apan kita wat anong problema kay naaman tayo daghang stock sa Nutria. Plus kini siya, selenium. Selenium is a mineral that will keep our healthy cells healthy. In other words, kung doon na tayo free radicals nga musod sa lawas, i-protect ni selenium ang atong good cells nga dili ma-atake sa free radicals. Nga naman, free radicals are single ion cells. Mangita siya good cells nga double ion nga nay positive and negative ion. Adto siya mo batog dito kay gusto siya mo laslong ani mo daghan mo multiply mao nang mosaka ang imong cancer from stage 1, stage 2, stage 10, stage 4. So very lucky kay ta because we have the selenium and this is a natural chemotherapy. Yes or yes?
Yes.
And then of course it helps reduce inflammation. Remember, kung gani inflammation na itong lawas, that would be the INTRA o lain-laing sakit. Ako mo na experience na ako. Then prevent heel skin damage due to sun exposure. Karon, di na mayo magpainita sa adlaw because of the ultraviolet rays. Grabe na kayong radiation. Yan kasagaran na skin cancer and so on pa. Then of course, improve tissue repair and regeneration. Pas-pas ang healing process dire. Plus, it prevents cancer. So the selenium used here is the selenium exiltium, which is used by the National Cancer Institute. And the good news is that our Nutria also slow down the aging process. Yes or yes? So the function of Nutria, gawas nga pagpagwapa, of course mo siya. Antioxidant, pagwapa, anti-cancer, and anti-aging. Next product is Fiber Life, a revolutionary proprietary soluble plant fiber. Ay mo siya pilit kay ni siya. It is soluble fiber with a highest viscosity. Gaya nigtake nimo ni ani kung kinahanglan jud ka, gusto kang magpagamay, kinahanglan ka mo take 1 capsule 20 minutes before meal, unya inom jud ka og tubig na usa ka baso or 2 glasses. Kaya nga naman, because of the viscosity, grabe kayo mag-constipation kanya na kung di ka minom tubig. Experience sa ako ang gisiran. Okay, so what is that? ABC meaning what? Next slide. Ma'am, next. Okay, so ABC. So, ang Fiber Life na to, help prevents and control diabetes, obesity, and heart disease. So, appetite control. If you take that one, meaning it will regulate your appetite. Ang atong craving for food, ma-regulate gina niya. So, meaning ma-maintain ang atong gusto nga waistline. Gusto mo, sabi niyo gusto, 34, 24, 24, 34, daan na kang miss asset na. Kang ma'am, kang miss asset builder, or kang ma'am, sabi Susan. Okay. Another is, it lowers the number of calories absorbed from meal. So atong pagkaon, convert gina into calories, which dapat ato ang i-burn ang atong calories. Then prevents carbohydrates from being stored as fat. So kanang kanon, ibong bitaw ko sa bukid, nga naman yung ma-high blood maning taga-bukid, nga di mahingaw karne. But remember, that ang kanon, hindi ko nila, ang sabi mong sudan, ang akong kanon mais, akong gisuwa og puso, mahumay. So muna, so meaning carbohydrates versus carbohydrates. Now, carbohydrates, kung imo kaon na, i-convert na into glucose, which is sugar. Kung fruits ganda, i-convert na into fructose, sugar gihapon. Now, kanang glucose, ako nang gaingon, nga kana siya, kung madugay na ni mo ana, ma-store na siya as fats mo na nga, daghag ka og kanon, manambok di gihapon ka. Why sudan? Kanon lang yun. Kanon isuwag kanon. So muna din it will regulate. Then another is blood sugar. Kini which is anti-diabetes. What is that? It supports and regulates blood sugar level by lowering the glycemic index. And glycemic index is the high and low in terms of our blood sugar. After ka magpa-FBS ka, may bawaan doon pila imong glycemic index there. Then of course, lower the level of C-reactive protein and reduce the risk of developing a type 2 diabetes. Duha ka classes diabetes, the type 1 and the type 2. Type 1, huwag ito mahimo na because it's hereditary. It's within the blood. But type 2, this is very much related to our lifestyles. Kaon dito niya, Coke, grabe tagsa ka, litro. No? Butang ang refrigerator, puno sa Coke, puno sa soft drinks. Ato ng balihon. Nga ang atong mission is that, ang atong vision is that ang refrigerator, puno na atong refrigerator of INTRA because that's what we have. Then next please. Then of course cholesterol. Kani grabe ang cholesterol. Ang choles, kay mo na mubara sa ato ang arteries and the blood vessel. So, Kani, it helps lower the level of cholesterol from asa man gikan cholesterol, tambok sa atong pagkaon. Mo nang likay bitaw ta kaog tambok, labi na bita. Okay, so mao na. And then it reduces the risk of heart and cardiovascular. This is why, because our fiber life will act like a sponge by binding and absorbing cholesterols and of course toxins before it is being absorbed by our body system. So isecure na daan nga ang tambok, ang mga hugaw o cholesterols diya sa atong pagkaon, ipagawas na siya sa atong fiber life. So this is a very good, this is preventive. Eliminates body toxin. Okay, so next please, Cardiolite. Cardiolite is, it contains vitamins, minerals, and plant extracts including the vitamin K7, which is a vitamin K2 brand and which is very unique and well studied. Now, based on our study, of course, if you use Cardiolite every day, it will improve our blood circulation. So dapat mas paspas ang blood circulation na to. Now, kasagaran sa mga high blood, padong na stroke. No? Padong ginas heart attack nga naman. Ang high blood, di ba? Ang iyang dugo hinay ang blood flow niya. Nagkalawot siya, sticky ang dugo niya mo nang painom siya aspirin para nga ma-diluted ang iha. So kung ma-dilute, paspas ang nga. So ay mano mo gamit ba dag aspirin nga kuha man na siya, synthetic man na siya. We have the Cardiolite nga improve niya ang blood circulation. Now, kung ma-improve ang blood circulation, dili ma-overwork ang ato ang kasing-kasing atong heart. Now, kung ma-overwork ang atong heart, mauna siyang heart enlargement. Na kasagaran, kusog mo hagog labi na magabi, tungod kahinay ang blood flow, ang imong kasing-kasing paspas nga nagsigi o pump. So it's not advisable. Si Mrs. nako usagi na diyan kusog kay mo hagog sa una, bigpig ko nako kay kuyawan ko maputo lang hagog, kana siya dunay problema na sa blood circulation. So Cardiolite is the answer to that. And then strong, that will result to what? Balik palihog. Okay, that will result to strong and healthy, of course, healthy arteries and blood vessels. Kay mura ni siya og gilimpyuhan niya ang highways of blood vessels, and of course our arteries malimpyuhan niya ang ato ang cholesterol including the calcium. Kaya nga naman ang calcium sa itong pagkaon instant nga deposit sa ato ang bukong na nag-coagulate sa atong arteries. Mao na siya makabara, di ba? So dinhi kung mag-take ka Cardiolite, iyan ang improve, that will result to strong and healthy heart, maximizing brain health and overall well-being, anti-Alzheimer's. So mainis magtuon, mga bata magtuon, or kitang mga idaran nga ang ato ang mental faculty will still be functioning in a very normal way. Then of course, bone strengthening by removing calcium from the bloodstream and have it deposited into the bone. So muna diha nga ang ato di ang calcium sa atong pagkaon wa gid na ma-deposit sa ato ang buko. Mao na kasagaran nato may didira may paghinay ha kay maslide ka na lisod na kay ka maka-recover because baka fragile ang ato ang buko. So because of the calcium deficiency. So here, if you take Cardiolite, that will address the issue of because it is anti-osteoporosis. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Now, our product, next slide, is of course Better Together Kit. Now, our Better Together Kit is 3 months detox program. We have a premium detox program and we have the economy. So why 3 months? Because first month is all about cleansing of all the toxins inside our body. And the second month will be now nourishing at the cellular level. And the third month will be now strengthening and rebuilding our 8 biological functions. Kato akong i-share niyo ganiha. Okay, so that will provide us 250 building properties. Grabe good kaayo. So what is that? This is more on the premium detox program, 2 bottles of INTRA in a month, meaning 1 bottle good for 15 days. And then of course, 1 bottle Cardiolite, Nutria, and of course, Fiber Life, because 60 capsules ang suod niya na, and then 2 capsules a day. Then you take this one. For example, you take this Nutria, Fiber Life, Cardiolite with meal. But kung gusto mo pa-slim, just 1 capsule of Fiber Life 20 minutes before meal with 1 to 2 glasses of water. Then of course, for cholesterol, of course, ito take after meal. And then, kung gusto mo mag-economy lang, pwede na po 1 bottle of INTRA with 1 bottle, depending on your health challenges, 1 bottle of Nutria, kung na mo yung mga bugon-bugon diha, kung gusto mo magpagwapo. Di ba? Because antioxidant man siya, anti-aging. Then, na may problema sa inyong waistline na gusto na i-reduce, from that level to the next level, you can have INTRA with Fiber Life. Then, i-improve yung blood circulation, you can have INTRA with Cardiolite. Yes or yes?
Yes!
So, grabe, no? So we have here price list in the different because we are already in 42 countries. So lain-lain man currency. Next, please. Our product quality. Lifestyles produces a full line of natural source premium quality products that of course help fighting the damaging effect of body pollution. So, mao gani atong bandayan na naghugaw sa atong lawas, body toxins. Now, it is being produced in Canada. We know that Canada is one of the strictest country in terms of top product quality guidelines. In fact, we have passed the international standard, which is GMP. What is GMP? Good manufacturing practices. We have the HACCP, Hazardous Analysis Critical Control Point Standard for Purity, Safety, and Sanitation. In other words, our product is very clean and of course very secure, very safety. Approved by FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, locally and international. Of course, we have the kosher-rated international, that is the Jewish community. I've been to Israel for almost a year as a scholar. Grabe yun ang mga Israeli, the Jewish community in terms of food, of course, regulation. And halal certified for the Muslim brothers and sisters. Morning, kusog kahit karon sa mga Muslim area. Yes or yes? Oh, United Arab Emirates, Malaysia, Indonesia, so grabe ka kusog. And then, the good news is that the company is very generous. Company is giving us 30-day money back guarantee. What is that? What that does mean? That this will increase the level of confidence of all the distributors nato tungod kay kung iulian og product, the company will assume the responsibility of returning back the money that they have paid for the product. Yes or yes?
Yes.
So what else? Find out more. We have this book of fighting body pollution, and the author, of course, Paul Kramer, our vice president. Na bago lang ta nagpigito, no? Karon ongoing pa last Sunday. We were at summit, and of course si Paul Hicker ato ni siya nga consultant, of course cardiologist ni siya. Yes. Okay. Now the basic question is that how much do you care for your body? Ato ba nang ginuna? Kay may kono say mahal man ang kuan. But mas mahal ba ang atong glawas kaysa produkto? So, look at this. Our body dili ta nga makina. No, we're not robot nga we can buy spare parts hardware. Diba? So, magpapalit ba ta o kasing-kasing? Yes, doon ay mga heart replacement, heart transplant, but it will not last for how many years? Kidney transplant, dili mo laso. Nganong paabuton man na nato? Why do you have to wait for that? Nga naa naman tayo solution being given by God. So here, remember that we only have one body. Yes or yes? And then we must take care of it more than anything else. Yes or yes?
Yes.
So why I am here? Mauna siya ako. Actually, as mentioned, I'm a Doctor of Public Administration. Mauna nga nahimo ko nga professor part-time at the Cebu Normal University sa graduate school and also Cebu Technological University. Now, I am a retired government employee. I retired as Assistant Regional Director of the Department of Agrarian Reform. I've been in the government service for 38 long years. 9 years at DA as a researcher, and of course, 29 years sa Department of Agrarian Reform. So wala, grabe kayong trabaho, kani mga titulos yuta, butchers and so on, mag-overtime pagka Saturday and Sunday, way bayan. So ang point mo diya is very stressful ang trabaho, but you have to work because part man na sa imuha nga gisulduan ka. That's part of your PDF, the position, description, and functions. So grabe kayo. So while I was working in the government, I was very much privileged because I graduated Banya cum laude. Automatic kong eligible. So ginawa tayo ko sa gobyerno. So privileged kayo ko of all with the rest of the employees sa government. I was sent to international scholarship. Free akong travel. First is I went to Israel for almost a year. Nag-scholar ko dito, 38 scholars may out of 27 countries. I was then representing the Philippines during the time. After Israel, I was sent to Taiwan, ROC. After Taiwan, I was sent to Vietnam. After Vietnam, I was sent to Bangladesh. So, sige ko glag-lag na libre. And because apuhunan ako, nga ako yung auto. So, but what happened? What went wrong? What went well and what went wrong? Actually, pagbalik na ko dire after my scholarship in Taiwan, ROC, Republic of China, I was so, dako kayo, tambo kayo sa ngatanan. And I was thinking all the while that I was healthy, but it's not. Because I was weak inside. So, they have to miss doctor. For all we know, pag-abtur mo sa doktor, natin ko problema sa akong kidney. Ang akong kidney, doon natin organ sa kidney which is glomerulus. Our glomerulus is responsible for circulating back our protein sa atong body. Karon kay nag-inflame man siya, so nag-leakage. So nag-leakage siya, nigawa sa akong protein up to positive 4, positive 5 sa akong ihi. And ang nakabati, kay nag-water retention ko. So meaning, maghupong. No? Inipislit ni mo, murag Colgate. Nakuan, grabe ka sa tanan. So, kung saan itabo niya na, it-complicate sa akong creatinine, it went up to 3.9, blood pressure, cholesterol, triglycerides. So, the result of the laboratory analysis is very bad. So, now, my doctor is Dr. James Tang, gitagaan kong heavy dosage of steroids, 60 milligrams lang. Grabe guys, steroids since 1998 up to 2003. Kana makatake kag 60 milligrams in a day sa steroids, mura kag kaluparon. Nga ma-feel na ko nga nanggimok ang kong unod sa kong lawas. Yeah, grabe yung kayo niya. Mura kag pirmi kag active apan I don't know, di ko kasabot sa ko. So mo to nga wagid ko maayo. Nganong steroids ko tungod kay para nga mukupos ang inflammation sa ako ang kidney. But eventually, what I do for the next 5 years, when I met my classmate from year 2003, ingon siya, ton gamit ani ton kay this is cleansing. Pag yung cleansing ako, wala gyud mo duha ka naman. Kay bawo kung kanang tanang gitake na to diha mga curative no, the synthetic medicine, padung ra gid sa to ang mga vital organs ang residual effect niya na. So I do duha. So take ko bottles of INTRA. So 1, 2, 3, balik ko sa laboratory. After a while, ang result, there was a positive result because they slide down ang positive protein from 5 to 4 to 3 balik na nasad. So hangtod nga akong ihimo, wala ko lingi-lingi, di kuha ko atong package nga highest. Pinakataas ka package ang ako nagbilit ko maka full time sa business because I am already a division chief at that time sa department. So ako ka full time sa business and ako lang I can get the product nga course up to 40% ang ako ang discount. So ang ako lang ko na masira na ko sa opisina so I can share it but wag yun ko nag full time sa business kay grabe po ko kasi worker during the time. So anyway, to make the story short, I've been taking the product for 20 years already since 2003 until now. And I am a living testimony. Now, unsa may kita po na ko karon? Of course, di gwapo na no. Di gwapo, di bata. Di bata. So mo na gitawag sa management of change nga homeostatic change. Bringing things back to normal or maintaining a certain level of equilibrium. So that is the homeostatic change. Dimanin nyo na. So I am now the product of homeostatic change. So what happened? So me and my wife were taking the product and now, of course, tanawa, nagka-blooming ang asawa, no? So we're enjoying the product and then, ingon si Laucho, if you receive a gift of true value, you have to share that many times over. Yes or yes? So mga karon, we are now, our mission is with the lifestyles is, we are already an ambassador of good health. We're sharing a lot. It's not more on money, but it's more on how we touch the lives of the people by way of introducing the product to improve their health conditions. So mga akong itanghim mo karon, i-lecture diri, share dito, ugma na sa Miming Glanilla Hope, brand Hope ta. So invite ta inyo magkauban dito kay usa ko sa speakers na si Ma'am Namit, usa sa speakers and then kinsa pa wato. Yes, wala ang among daghan kayo ang atong GMDs mo join kay din himanggod again if the product is of course we're employing the principle of synergy of the product same is true with the distributors nga we are one family here and we have this principle of synergy. Yes or yes? So what's up? So mo ni karon nga of course so again I am a product of a product. I am a living testimony. So katong itong mga guests karon, if you haven't taken the product, you start taking the product if you'd like to get healthy. And if you'd like to, of course, if you love your family, you start doing the business because this will give you a leverage in terms of the income. Yes or yes? Thank you and good morning.
Wow, thank you so much, John Tony, for